Flying removed, might have to rely on which he's loved so much over the past 7 years of gameplay.
There's still like at least during Dream League he played different heroes like some Witch Doctor, Silencer, Lich, Clockwork. I think they might need someone that goes in, soaks up the damage. I would not mind some like stronger position 5. You know you're playing against Doom. So Clockwork, really good to disengage some of these fights. Hookshot, Cogs, sets up like because Broodmother is not a team fight initiator by any means, so you might be looking to get it from your position 4, even though like Tusk, Earthspirit, these type of heroes are not available right now. They are, but they're not as good, so you could get it from 5.
One more band quest. What's it gonna take? Let's get rid of that silencer then. You touched on it, the solo silencer, the solo clockwork. Alright, some of the quests know how to use as well, like clock. We've seen plenty of them. Clock snapfire combos going in, getting kills, roaming around as a death squad. It's the Bat Rider though. That's potential position 4 for Antares. Maybe even a flex pick as it could head mid for Kiyotaka as well. So pretty rounded band covering some bases there.
You also need to have Tinker in the back of your head at all times when you play against PSG LGD, 9 Pandas. So Lich, not a bad one. Magic damage, also some like play into anyone who takes his mana, and just like Frost Shield. You could maybe throw it onto tower. It's not like the best option when it comes down to dealing with the Broodmother, because if you're close, you know that there's fighters, you know that there are webs, so it just might be run down.
Ooh.
Potentially mid's Broodmother, and then Enigma off lane, or could be 5 Enigma. We've seen Puppy playing some 5 Enigma. We saw other 5 Enigmas so far at the Bali Major. I was talking about mana qualifiers for Riyadh Masters.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways they can do this, right? This could also be the Ramses safe lane Broodmother with a mid Morphling and off lane Enigma. There's plenty of ways for them to shift around the lane. A solid position 4 there. You've got Frost Shield, I've got Frost Shield. Share your spells with me. Frost Shield should be pretty good against the Brood.
Unconventional draft from 9 Pandas, I would say. In terms of lockdown, there is Black Hole to deal with Slark. Other than that, there isn't much. Rubik's Lift. Slark likes to play into Morphling. You can't really get on top of him. Broodmother doesn't build into items until later on that can control Slark.
Yeah, and Slark used to be one of those kind of old school, I don't want to call it a counter, but it's definitely a matchup where Slark can thrive against the Broodmother, because you've got that pounce to leash onto her, make sure she's not running through the webs freely, allow some of your other heroes to catch up. Dark
Ano nak
Pact,
mangan ko ng
Silken
smooth na
Bowler, and maybe clear out some Spiderlings too. Quite handy
It's
for
also
you.
a super strong lane. Slark plus Lich. Together, they can get kills. On Broodmother, on Enigma, whoever is in that lane. Frost Shield, pounds like level 2, level 3. This is super strong lane. Lich does stabilize a lot of those lanes. And one of the heroes that also wants to get in, get some trade going. Blood Grenade, Frost Blast to make it double. Then come back to a lane full HP, full mana. Keep repeating it.
Gone. That would have been a real nice pick. Maybe an indication the Brood is heading mid. So
Still
we start to get
Pango.
into these. Yeah, you're right.
Like, it's really good against Broodmother from the mid lane. Is there another hero from Noob that can work out? I mean, Windranger's up there. It's not like the matchup against Broodmother. It's more about like matchup against Morphling. You can also get Queen of Pain. I think Queen of Pain like early on does do okay. It's just like when Broodmother starts to spam their spells, it's not as good. There's also Tiny. I think like
Here we go.
we haven't seen Listen to me, Gary. We're like, I know we haven't seen much mid-tiny. We're gonna go back to South America. If they're not playing, if Dark Mago's not playing mid-tiny, that also means the hero's not in a good spot. But I could see them pick it up. They're gonna see the matchup most likely. I don't know if Nine Pandas can like still keep all the options available. Their last pick.
Right, it's definitely another situation here. Both teams really looking for that a later timing, come out laning stage, get your Morphling Broodmother pretty farmed up. Slark and Doom also need a little bit of ramp up time for themselves. These earlier fights probably going to be quite limited. TA and Puck joining the Storm and the Primal Beast. Now Nine Pandas, can we see your hand? Can you show us a card? Just flip it over.
I think it needs to be hero because Enigma, Morphling, Brood. This is very static. All these heroes are playing in their own lane. They want others to rotate, so you might need someone to rotate to the mid lane. You might need some Ember Spirit, Queen of Pain type of a hero that does get involved early on. You have enough tower damage. You have Enigma, Brood, Morphling. I don't think you need to get anything else from the mid lane.
They're gonna pick like a Medusa or something. Like Medusa goes off lane, Brood goes mid, Morphling goes safe.
It's a weird looking draft. Like you look at these heroes, maybe it's just the vibe that I'm getting, and I'm like, this feels kind of awkward.
No, I'm struggling. I'm looking at Nine Pandas draft and thinking, what's going on? What's the overall game plan? They take the Pango. So then we go back to your idea of Enigma 5, Rubik 4, Brood off lane,
Pango
Morphling
mid,
safe lane, Pango mid. Yeah, okay.
So
You
now
can hear
you
the
know
cogs
the
ticking
matchup.
over in my brain there, huh?
That took you a good 5 seconds.
Slowly but surely. Mr. Ember.
So 9 Pandas, they used this Puck ban that they did in the last phase, picked Pangolier, and Noob is gonna pick up Ember Spirit. They're limited on tower damage on Shadow Quest. Like Doom, Slark, Ember Spirit, this 3 heroes, like sieging high ground is gonna be difficult, but these heroes are extremely good at fighting. And looking at the lane setup, Ember Spirit against Pango, Ember Spirit always does well. Searing Chain, something Pango really dislikes to play into. I do like what Quest drafted for themselves, even though they're lacking in the tower damage department. You have Doom against Morphling. There's a lot of counter picking. You have Slark, which is a good matchup against Morph. A little limited on lockdown. All you got is Ember Spirit. So I want to see if Niero manages to like get a lot from the laning stage, maybe get some split push going. We've seen a lot of split push lately.
Oh,
It's
we
like
absolutely
Morphlings,
have.
Brood Mothers, creep skipping, illusion-based carries that, especially Naga Siren. This is the biggest one for me.
I mean, the emo Ember Spirit we saw a couple of days ago as well with the rapiers was going around split pushing all the waves. But yeah, Quest
And I
very...
said they don't have enough tower damage. I was wrong. You know, they have Ember. He's a tower hitter when emo plays it.
Yeah, apparently so. But yeah, Quest, plenty of ways here to bolster their lanes, get out that laning stage with some really good skirmishing heroes. Great ability to kind of drag out fights, play that in and out with Slark and Ember Spirit, protected by a Lich and Enchantress. 9 Pandas, a bit of a weirder draft, but we've seen the utilization of this position 5 Enigma do very well, like you said, in the hands of Puppy during the Riyadh Masters qualifiers for Middle East and Northern Africa. Morphling for Ramses, always a wonder to watch. Miera Broodmother, the elements are there. It's just this actual 5-man gathering of heroes we've not seen too often all put together in this puzzle. See how they do, though, as we pop ourselves into game 1 of this best of 2. Quest up against 9 Pandas. Let's see if Daddy Solo has managed to rein in his son, get Ramses into a nice spot mentally.
Let's see if they're gonna be managed. It's a difficult task. You see a team who's 11-1 dropped a single game to a team that looked the strongest in the past 6 months. Gaming Gladiators, that is. So coming into this one, Quest, they're really feeling themselves. Omar will be playing Enchantress. This is a hero that they do flex. Most of the time it's played by Corey, but Omar think they need a different position 5. Solo, starting with Malefice level 1.
Yeah, potentially looking for that fight around the rune spot, but they give up on it. Quest going to grab a couple, but the 2 for 2 across the board makes things even out in the end. And TA2000, the Slark, protected by this Lich in the bottom lane. We'll see how this plays out, because we've seen a lot of these brood mothers get out of control early on. I'm very curious to see what Miero goes in terms of item build as well, because there's that chance, we see the Helm of the Dominator pop up. Oh no, he's against a Doom and an Enchantress. Never ignore that completely. He's gonna go for the big damage items. Get the whole
I
food,
said
get the
something
BKB.
stupid in the previous series about the Beastmaster pick while there's Doom available.
So you have a thought, you think it, you say it, and then you look up at the heroes they're against, and you're like, never mind.
Sometimes it does take me good 5-10 seconds to realize what I said. Sometimes I don't even realize what I've said. And this bottom lane, Kaori putting in some pressure. Needs to bring some extra mana. Right now has a lot of HP. Tangos, healing salve, but also securing CS nicely for TA2000.
7-second cooldown on that Frost Blast. Just spam it out. Buy some mangoes. Get the stacks going. Up the top lane, Amar on the Doom. 3 and 2. Solo and Ramses. I mean, Solo here might have overstepped, honestly. Getting hit down by the Enchantress, and Amar chasing with a Scorched Earth. It's a lot of damage, even just at level 1 to chase the Enigma down. Noob spamming all chat as they kill Solo up top.
Not sure what that is about. Was looking the top lane. If he had to do anything with Solo dying. Maybe he missed. Maybe he missed uphill somehow, 5 times in a row or something. I don't know.
With a melee hero. Maybe he just has a chat macro that spams random stuff. Oh,
yeah, maybe that's his voice line. Didn't purchase any voice line, so he made his own.
Beautiful voice line.
Interesting build from Kiyotaka. We see this in certain matchups. Lucky shot picked up early on. No shield crash. So you want to get... Okay, so that's why. I think he was getting disarmed like multiple times in a row. Okay. Now we got it, Gary.
Oh, thank you for including me.
Our 2 brains managed to get double-digit IQ.
Combined our 2 brain cells.
Yeah.
Just bouncing around in our skulls. Somehow connecting. Nice Broodmother just spamming out the Silken Bowler on this TA2000 slog. Nice deny from Antares. Trying to secure as much as they can in this early laning stage. And it's going well for 9 Pandas farm-wise. All 3 of their cores doing reasonably well. Yeah, it's got to be irritating in the mid lane when Noob's getting disarmed constantly. Just getting whacked down by the Pango.
I guess that's one way to deal with this annoying searing chain, sleight of fist, like this constant spam. So you keep spamming. Using swashbuckle and there's disarm so you can't last hit.
Yeah, you're going to stop me from using my shield crash with chains. I'm not even going to level it up. Don't even bother. Well, for now, just be the farm trade continuing. Annoying for Noob, but whatever. The side lanes are the ones where the action's happening. Miero and Antares get on top of the Lich. Kaori down. Looked like there might be a turnaround, but tier 2000 a little too low to fight back. And a contest on the pull here from Amar. Getting up in the face of Solo.
Oh, tier 2000 dropping very low. If there's Fate Bolt from Rubik. Could have potentially ended him there, but Rubik decided to go for Bound Rune, and now checking the Water Rune. So taking away any kind of region from Noob. That's big.
Yeah, go time to bobbles it, but does get changed up here with Omar's rotation. Noob, oh, the impetus misses uphill, but Kiyotaka still gonna die. A couple of seconds left on that cooldown for Swash. Good movement.
No shield crash, so can get out of the trouble. Maybe like he could have jumped onto high ground.
Yeah, and in that top lane, we're seeing the strength of this Enigma, right? Dragging wave back, demonic conversion into a small camp pull. You're removing quite a bit of golden experience from Amar's Doom. And tier 2000 getting into the thick of things down south. Pops his Dark Pack. Kaori getting turned on. Antares taking a beating from the Frost Blast and right clicks, but they kill the Slark. That's the big one.
if Slark does have some extra HP in that lane, they could have played much more aggressive.
Ramses!
He's
Ooh, Ramses!
never go full Agi. I mean, he just shifted everything, wanted to get adaptive strike, I guess, and then didn't shift into other direction.
Oh man, my toes curled up, my nose is itchy. Situations like that make me incredibly uncomfortable. Well, he'll come back to lane full of resources.
Look at that play. Antares plays down Observer Ward just to catch a glimpse of vision. Doesn't have mana for Fade Bolt though. So now you end up with this Observer Ward that provides you with an insane amount of vision. Can we click on that ward, please? There
Can
we
we
go. Doesn't even see a
sliver.
Lotus. Yeah,
Sliver
this direction.
vision.
If you go from like Lotus Pool towards the Roshan Fish or Twin Gates, this is massive. This is huge.
They don't have anyone to break the trees either, so it's not as though they can help each other out. 6-minute rune, guarded by Omar up top. Kiyotaka getting a little unlucky there with the RNG. Allows Noob to refill his bottle with a haste as well, so could see the Ember be a little active in the coming minute. Plenty for him to do. Probably wants to alleviate the pressure from the bottom lane. Slark's the one that's having a few difficulties. Omar has completely left the top lane, tracking back and dealing with Solar, who's now started jungling. Morphling left in the 1v1 against the Doom, which gives Omar a nicer time to catch up, as he is lagging behind in the last hit department.
Does have Hand of Midas queued up, Vanguard available, so pretty difficult to take down. Scorch Earth off cooldown,
Ooh.
starts to play even more aggressive.
I mean, Ramses can't lane here anymore. Meanwhile, 7 minutes coming up. Kaori, the neutral camp, was dragged into him. The dragons clear out the Lich, so Antares will get his Wisdom Rune, while Omar gets the opposing one. Lich down means Slark's alone against the Brood Mama, though. And Miero using this opportunity to play forward, get up in his face, get some chip damage in. Important
Yeah,
timing
2000.
here. Pre-level 6 on Slark.
He needs that level 6. Broodmother's gonna hit earlier level 6. Kiyotaka, bottle refilled. Noob has Haste Rune available, not much mana to work with. Can always use bottle, of course. Oh, Lich.
Oh, he walks up that high ground very, very aggressively. Kiyotaka even thinking about the Rolling Thunder. Not going to waste it. Getting clicked a little bit by Noob, but yeah, they're killing the Lich there. Very happy times for 9 Pandas. And again, the fact you're moving these supports out of the side lanes leaves things a little exposed. Doom up on the Morphling top. He should get back behind tier 1 safely. Rolling Thunder there towards Amar. Trying to click into Kiyotaka here. Dropping him low, but no finishing blow. Then, of course, you've left the Slark alone in that Broodmother lane. And Quest, they're trying to keep tabs on every single hero they possibly can, running around, roaming as much as possible. It does leave them a little open.
Not a bad start for 9 Pandas. They do have
Wong iki lho,
good start.
selake ditinggal
One
lane.
Morphling,
Tak
and also
tinggal
Miero.
nisore tak tinggal.
Just hit that level 6, so
Walaupun
start to
iki
fight
lho,
the jungle, put some
berjalan dengan baik aja.
pressure onto tower as well. Kaori.
Bayangno mang iso aku main Dota.
Sentry ward, but
Saklin
couldn't
karo
find it.
Luna.
He thought that there's
Luna level 30,
on
Cuk.
the side,
Build
still on
Madness, Mass of
the
Madness.
high ground.
Build Magical tapi Mass of Madness. Bodoh,
He died early when he
bodoh,
died. He
Cuk.
knew he got spotted somehow, but he's not been able to find it. Everyone in the mid lane.
He's like, again?
Everyone.
How?
Straight up to that same spot, that ramp, a bit of deja vu. Noob chasing into Antares. Omar not able to guard his Lich for long enough though, as Noob does get the trade and a Hurricane back, dragging Solo in towards them. Blood grenade thrown, but man, that double kill on the
Swashbuckle
supports there,
misses.
really big from the Ember. Kiyotaka, no shield crash, no swash. We'll have a Rolling Thunder back up in a couple of seconds.
Look.
These
Not able to
swashbuckles
connect.
not connecting, which means you're not getting the kills. TA2000 getting pressured. But
Oh,
with that
padahal
level
Selak
6,
lho.
he can't
Selak
sustain
lawan
himself.
Broodmother menang Broodmother.
Try to deal with Broodmother Spiderlings.
Loh,
Got
tapi
3
ngono
gold.
kalah lane.
Dark Pact to gain 3 gold.
I didn't even get the range creep there, sadly. Still waiting to see a full rotation from Noob, but a lot of activity in that mid lane. I'm trying to focus onto Kiyotaka's Pango, making sure he doesn't rotate. Extending the laning stage for as long as they can as Kaori comes in. Noob started with a slight in the chains. I don't know if they can catch up to him.
Level 4, 10 minutes into the game. It's hard to like just be around as position 4 Lich. Like you're gonna die. Some like random spell's gonna kill you.
Yeah, it's like some Eidolons and a Malefice. And he's dead completely. Kiyotaka does roll back towards the Enchantress. Frost shield on him, stolen by Antares. Landing onto Omar, but here comes Amar. The big bad, the Doom. He's arrived. Looking at the Pango, and he wants it. Not sure if he can actually get on top of him, though.
Not speedy enough. This also leaves Morphling in the top lane, so Ramses will take over on network chart. Broodmother kills the tower bottom. I think we're looking good for 9 pandas.
Yeah, it's time to build up.
Going into the Fusel Blade.
Lift up on the mid lane. Ember, a very slow Remnant. Pretty low on resources. And Remnant stolen as well by the Rubik. That's a nice one to grab. We should be able to TP back and return to lane with that full bottle though, Noob.
Wake dino iki kok akeh sing ngepick Rubik sih. Rubik iki kaya mulai mbiyen gak di-nerf gak di-buff lho.
Himself up and running. Slark to get his farm going. And it's equally the same story over on 9 pandas. Morphling after some interesting times in the laning stage. He's dipped himself back into the jungle.
Sing di-nerf malah CM.
Ramsey's third in the net worth.
Malah CM. Ben tahun ben ganti patch CM. Padahal CM lho. Biasa-biasa ae.
Changes the trusty shovel. You can't die to Kabold anymore.
The amount of times we saw that is ridiculous. I'm so glad it's a controlled unit now, and you get the little prospecting aura. That's the one. After GPM. And Tier 2000 continually getting pushed back by this Broodmother though. Miero is right on his tail and forcing the Shadow Dance. Yeah, needs to utilize that defensively. You're going to start worrying about this as Quest, because your Tier 2 is going to be under a lot of pressure with this catapult wave.
You need someone to deal with Broodmother. Miero is just farm at the moment. Echo Saber done. He's super tanky as well. Gold Bracelet controls this outer ring. Force TA 2000 to use Shadow Dance, so he will not have it for another 50 seconds. Noob's gonna be the one dealing with Broodmother, it seems. Sleight of Fist, Flame Guard doesn't have Maelstrom yet. In the next minute and a half, should be able to get it.
Yeah, it's got to be him. Plonk yourself down in front of that Tier 2. Give Kaori
Kuncinya di Ember pokoknya.
Try and reach level 6.
Ember untuk Mjolnir, Mjolnir. Maelstrom iso.
It's been rough
Iso solan Broodmother.
Oh, Kabold, he's gonna die. No!
No!
Losing GPM.
Bodyguard. Oh, long slider fist. 10 years. Off the map infinitely there, but Noob clears out the army.
Entuk javelinnya kok gini, kok ngono. Anak-anak.
Spider babies. Honestly, 9 pandas going to be feeling pretty comfortable at this though. The Morphling's farming up, Enigma's getting his levels, and Black Hole is always that threat heading into team fights when you've only really got one way to cancel it out with the Doom. That lack of disable you were talking about in the draft can cause problems for Quest. 9 panda's going to be the one that smoke. Enigma, Pango, and Rubik. Try and come out of that middle lane and head up top. Let's see if Solo can get this Black Hole onto Amar. Quest are backing
Solo managed
up.
to get some farm. Like this hero leaves the lane, goes to jungle.
Rolling Thunder's there.
Black Hole.
Omar keeping out Enchantress, cancels it, and there's the Morphling jumping in for the damage. They control Amar up.
Butuh ayo di Black Hole ngono ku.
Very limited amount of control on Quest.
Butuh aja
Ember
sih.
Spirit needs to be that
Boh.
guy, setting things up. For now,
Black Hole for one people.
Slark with Hand of Midas going into the Fusel Blade next. So
Absolutely solo.
some extra levels.
Bukan Jogja.
There's multiple problems that they have right now.
Yeah, Kiyotaka is one of them. The mega kill streak 5x. Omar gives like 500 gold.
Waduh, kon mati dewe nak. Kamu ya mati sendiri dong.
So much damage, this 11 level Pango.
Okay, nice bait. Nice bait.
This is a big one. Yes, you lose a couple of supports, but Kiyotaka taken out.
1 agility permanen.
He knew that he's gonna die there, so the rest of the team needed to back him up.
Smiley face.
Doom used. He almost died to one swashbuckle.
Embere mati pesan.
Gonna drop in the end. Things are developing way too quickly. 9 Pandas had a bit of an all chat. Hits him with the smiley.
And the tips as well, love this. About a character. Oh yeah, Broodmother just sweeping out from that bottom lane through the jungle, farming on her way towards mid, get a kill on the Ember Spirit. Everything going according to plan for 9 Pandas. It's not continual aggression, but these little bursts here and there. It felt like Quest had the tools to maybe fight back and forth in these smaller engagements, but it's been pretty heavy-handed from 9 Pandas. When they come into battle, they bring the forces. There's even still a Wisdom Rune to be gained on that right side of the map. And we're seeing usual item progression from pretty much everybody. Solar Crest up from Solo, Tango with that Diffusal Blade, 1700, 1900 saved up. Broodmother with this.
Solar Crest on Enigma. Some extra mana regen, and also minus armor opens up the Roche. And Diffusal Blade, Lance of Pursuit on Pango Swashbuckle. Heroes die immediately.
Yeah, you help out with the Solar Crest. The Spiraling Army comes in. Broodmother has his Echo Saber Yasha, and they're just chasing in onto Noob. Does he have a way out? No remnants remaining, no safety remnant either. He's stuck here. He's got one more slight, another bit of bowlers and chains to root them up, but he's dead to rights regardless of what he does. Quest getting run over here by 9 Pandas. And again, the heavy-handed move, right? 4 heroes swing in, they get the team fight, they get the kills. Morphling still farming.
Kiyotaka taping back Tori. Amar.
Ooh.
Will manage to TP out. That was a nice spot. I could see them taking this tier 1 tower and going into Roche Pit. They have enough damage with Morphling. Whole team is around, minus armor. 4 points in Lucky Shot. Orb of Corrosion. It's more than enough. They might even like threaten a kill on tier 2 tower.
Yeah, they're going for it.
I like that 9 Pandas switch things around. I saw Antares picking up some sentries, some observer wards, also giving Solo scaling ability. Because right now, I see Blink Dagger queued up, like Enigma from position 5 with limited amount of control. Well, like what's your way of stopping the black hole? Doom?
Yeah, that's it.
Sinister Gaze, that's it. Lich most likely just gonna die in the middle of a fight.
Lich finds the Wisdom Rune that's been there for 4 minutes. Oh, hello. Yeah, nice grab up there for him. And Ramsey's just continuing to farm out. Slark is trying to find his little pockets of farm. He's in a really interesting spot, top of the map, and trying to get through these neutral camps. And we're starting to struggle to see how Quest advance their draft and get themselves into a position where they can actually fight back.
There's the black hole, and they'll get him.
Straight onto Noob.
You're not afraid to use black hole as Enigma 5. Like you'll get every single kill that you can.
Doom wis entuk Doom tuku Midas. Tier itemnya Philosopher's Stone nih lho.
A bit of a fake pump there from Amar. Stolen Sleight of Fist, trying to keep vision over the Doom as well with the Rolling Thunder.
Wait,
what's he bouncing off of there?
What is that? It's a rock. It's not a crystal.
There's a pebble.
Oh, Matu!
He got stuck on. Well, he's doomed up and running over the bridge now, but it looks like Quest unable to chase. That could have been the death of Amar there if things went properly for 9 Pandas, but I don't know, slipping on a banana peel that someone's put on the floor.
Pango players are so good at finding new spots to be stuck in. It's just insane how many spots there are. It's like, I think Nisha is the player that found out most of these spots. It's like,
yeah.
How does he keep doing it when he plays Pango? It's like, there's way too many.
One little holes in the map. So what, the platform the Tormentor is on, some of the bits are blocking the path? Oh, here comes Quest. A catch onto Miero. Pops the insatiable hunger. Stands and fights. Still going to die. He's able to shots though.
Papat 3-1
I think
so.
Quest also grabbed one of his items he dropped on the floor. I don't know what it was, but there was definitely something there. Must have been a raindrops. It wasn't anything big. It was like raindrops or something.
Because I see his items right now, and I don't see anything missing. It's just like double raid band going into Manta, Soul Ring, Echo Saber, Treads. Maybe he dropped the branch. Maybe he dropped the mantle. Who knows?
Maybe he just picked it up. Maybe he dropped the Wraithbound and picked it back up. Maybe it was just a raindrop that he just left there to die. It's gone now. Into the ether. A Quest showing that they can get on the map and find things though. They are starting to lag behind. 5k net worth lead for 9 Pandas. There's not really a spot on the map where Quest feel comfortable to kind of sit and farm. You know, Noob is using remnants to go and farm jungle and jump back away. Slark is still sitting up in this top part of the map, getting some wards now from Kaori to give him a bit of safety. Just delaying things and trying to buy time to go later and later here. Scale up with the Doom, Slark and Ember. There's trio core. Definitely can pack a punch once they're 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slotted, 9 slotted. Might be what they need against this 9 Pandas lineup because they're in the Roshan getting Aegis.
We thought that they might go for Roshan slightly earlier, but they're gonna take it on Radiant side. Maybe they waited another set of items that they're gonna pick up. I get this. Morphling Blinkens, Blink Dagger on Enigma, and then play from there. Oh man, this damage from Bango is nuts.
Oh.
Is there gonna be a tip? Is Kiyotaka gonna tip him? I mean, it's not a fair matchup. Like, your mid laner tipping position 5. You know that he can solo kill him.
Yeah, there's no outplay. There's no nonsense there. It's just a straight out kill from the Pango. And now 9 Pandas, they can start playing into their vision. And bottom lane's pushing in, mid being shoved by Ramses. 2 or 3 observer wards from top lane through the Radiant Ancients area, seeing the Slark, watching all of Quest move around. It starts to become insufferable for Quest here to actually try and defend as the black hole comes out onto the Doom. Amar BKB'd up, but he's still going to get caught out here and pummeled by Ramsey's physical damage. It's a good Hurricane TP, gets to the low ground, stun's not coming, but he still gets taken down. I don't know if he cancelled his own TP, but someone stopped it.
He got stunned by Morphling, I believe. Also there was telekinesis, so couldn't get out of the trouble. Nice play there, nice try from Hurricane. Speaking of Hurricane, Enchantress going for 1. Another web will go down to low ground and secure the kill. It's been steady, like 5-6k gold lead for 9 Pandas, but it hasn't increased. Doom, of course, keeping that even. Double-handed Midas plus Devour Gold.
Yeah, Quest really aren't looking to play the game right now. They are farming. They are waiting. Another 5-10 minutes. That might be a pivotal point for them to actually match up against 9 Pandas.
Main quest is to kill the throne. They now need to go for the side quest, which is go back into farm mode, get another set of items. Ramses, he showed Blade of Alacrity, so that means he's going for Aghanim Scepters. Slark immediately queues up Lincoln Sphere to protect against. Look how Slark, like, look at that little fish. Like, he likes to steal enemies' stats, but when it comes down to others stealing his stats, he's like, I'll buy Lincoln's.
Yeah, don't you dare.
Ayo!
Miero trying to steal Tormentor. Has to give up on it, and attempting the TP down in the crystal, but gets caught out by the Sinister Gaze and the pounce from TA2000. That's a juicy one. A lot of money going to the Slark now, as he's getting up there in net worth. Still behind the pack of Dire Heroes, though. Aghanim Scepter up for the Ember Spirit. I swear, it's just one of those situations, like you said, it's this plateauing net worth lead. 9 Pandas, they're not accelerating, they're not building. It feels like they're in control, yeah, they're in the driving seat, sure. This steering wheel might come off its platform. As Quest get the key items that might allow them to team fight properly.
And this is what we talked about coming into the series, where Quest, even if they're losing, they're gonna be able to like stabilize. They're not bleeding too much. Look at where TA2000. He's been in this top lane for the past 5 minutes, farming up. Don't worry.
Ora mati, so.
He's tanking. Oh, gets him. Yotaka found a way to kill him, to tip him, just out of spite. Omar. Against Pango, Aghanim Scepter, Midnight Pulse, you don't have enough tankiness in the tank. And let's see if the A2000 is going to be joining the fight once they start knocking on the high ground, or if he wants to farm his Lincolns to counter that morph Aghanimus.
Ramsey just battering away that tier 3. They make the solo, catching the Doom and the Lich inside. They get the double kill from Miero. And this tier 3, not long for this world. 9 Pandas clearing up house as tier 2000s jumped in onto Ramsey's. That's a Morphling still with Aegis for another 10 seconds. And your barracks are crumbling.
Oof, that was like very...
Aku pengen nero carry ne sapa jenenge kuas iki teko ndi dia kok iso ngepick selak into brute iki ya apa ceritane oh pantes Kazakhstan.
They need that Doom. Let's see if 9 Pandas are gonna go for high ground or they want to go back to farming.
Kazakhstan sebangsa Rusia ngono-ngono ku.
Real nice 26 minutes into the game.
Yeah, because now Quest are going to have to keep coming back down here, pruning the lane, maintaining it with this Ember Spirit. Makes life a little more difficult for Quest. They're coming out of their shell now, though. Smoked up as 5. See if they can find any stragglers that 9 Pandas leave in their way. A scan is there from the Dire. Don't think it connected, even though the Lich's big forehead was halfway through it. Doesn't actually go into the scan area. And tier 2000 wrapping all the way around towards the bridge.
Lich always with the forehead play. Man, the style now on Morphling.
Oh, hello. Tormentor being cleared out. Lots of low HP heroes here, and Quest going to use this opportunity to jump in and fight. Solo the pick off. TA2000 and Doom diving deeper. Hurricane the Doom onto the Morphling now as well, but the Rolling Thunder. Beautifully placed from Kiyotaka. Gets the catch onto 3 of them, stunning and controlling the fight, allowing Miera to come in with a lifesteal and the BKB Broodmother, but she's pretty low on HP, has to retreat. Solo lost his hero, his courier. And that's all the Quest are going to get. They expend pretty much everything they've got for an Enigma kill.
It's a big kill. It's 600 gold for Slark and also TA2000. Nice placement there. Sees the Rolling Thunder. It bounces him back to low ground. Still, anyone's game to take. Like, you see, next Roshan's gonna get contested. Quest definitely does not want to let it go. It just feels that they need another set of items. Like, Slark needs to pick up. Lincoln Sphere needs the shard to have extra survivability. There's one way to control him. That's pretty much Black Hole. There's some random damage on the ground. Midnight Pulse, Swashbuckle, Shield Crashes, Aghanim Scepter on Pango, of course. But he can sustain through that. It's going to be more about locking him down from 100 to 0.
This Doom is getting pretty big. Amara is the answer to so much the 9 Pandas has. Now Lincoln's up on Slark. And Amar, Noob and Kaori all playing up into that top left corner. Getting a bit of breathing room. I'm trying to get some of these early wards down. And start to think about prepping for Roshan. We know it's a pretty long spawn though, 2.5 minutes to go.
Yeah,
these teams, they're going to be
professional players. That's the only thing we're better at.
Knowing when Roche spawns.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're going to start preparing for it. Kiyotaka very forward in that bottom lane. He's got a high ground ward. I can see a little bit into the enemy base. If anyone shows their face there, he's going to jump straight on them. Solo has Black Hole ready again, looking to replicate what happened just 2 minutes ago. And wants the big black hole.
Amar, there's a big item coming up on him. Aghanim Scepter, AoE Doom. So he can be the one like jumping in the middle of the fight. If Enigma like jumps him, Black Hole still might be cancelled. Also, this Ags doesn't care about your Lincoln Sphere. So could be a big game changer. Next Roshan, minute and 30. So this will allow Quest to farm. There are another set of items. The biggest one that I'm looking at is that Ags. I don't think Noob has enough time to buy full Shiva's Guard, but Slark might pick up Shard. At this point, I don't think you should be saving gold on your Slark. You need to heavily invest into everything, like pick up that Shard. For Scotty, there is room for you to have buyback, however. Constant split push, like these Brood Mothers that we've seen lately, it's all about killing the barracks, constant chip damage, especially if enemies don't have enough lockdown.
Keep piling the spoilings in.
4 agility permanen, cok. 30 menit.
Here. It felt like Quest were getting steamrolled by Night Pandas. They've kept themselves, again, like you mentioned, they're less than 10k behind their opponents for this entire game. Getting these key items up, allowing them to look for that one fight around a Roche pit that can get them back into the game. And they smoke up as 5 off the back of these timings. Oh, this is going to be huge. So Solo has Blink, BKB, Black Hole. Aghanim Scepter on the Doom. A pivotal moment for both teams. Trying to get the high ground vision going. Pango's missing, Miero's up there. In comes Noob, but the Rolling Thunder going to crash into the Ember now with Solo. Thinking about the jump, getting the Black Hole on the Ember Spirit. We'll be able to lock down Noob for now as Amar's AoE Doom being focused down by Ramses, pouncing forward, killing him off. Amar's gone, literal follow, buys back immediately. TA2000 does get the snipe on the Rubik. Into the Shadow Dance he'll head, but Miero and Ramses, they're close on his tail, trying to catch up to him, but he's got the pounces, long range to disengage. Meanwhile, Noob getting blown up. Dies.
Gotta buy back.
Buys back and comes into the fight again, and the impetus shot's landing on Ramses. He's shifting into strength, surviving for now. Miero, Kiyotaka, they can turn around. A pounce leash onto Noob. The Ember Spirit controlled up. And TA2000, he's got nothing left in the tank here, surrounded by 9 Pandas heroes. Double buyback from their support. And this Slark in trouble. Kiyotaka balling up, swashing away. A team fight victory for the Eastern European squad as they control up the Roshan area.
Oh, that's gonna be a dieback.
Okay.
They're gone for a really, really long time. So now Roshan belongs to 9 Pandas. Ramses doesn't even die in the end. They managed to proc Lincolns on Slark.
Tar, mau kena morphling-e, cok.
His turn into Slark, steal some of his stats.
Gak di-stom karo Rosane.
Treatment. He's now sitting on 5,000 gold. Oh, look at that camera angle. So good. Roshan from the back. And dies again. So Cheese, Aegis available.
Cheese in 4K. I'm dealing with this Morphling with 2 lives. Very difficult, because it felt like that was the one big chance for Quest around those item timings to get a big walloping team fight for themselves. Multiple lanes shifting towards that Radiant base. Gotta be dealt with. Doom getting jumped on. Pango and Morphling coming in. He's thrown the ulti onto the Pango, pops his BKB, but Ramses is here. Chasing into Amar, who...
Apa kok gak di skill nang awak dhewe? Kok kudu nang musuhe?
Blink dagger to jump to safety, now TPing. Ramses and Kiyotaka cannot catch up to him. Amar is out of there.
And while all this is happening, Miero going for a little bit of split push action. He's holding on to Cheese, knows that if there's no Doom, he's gonna be able to get the Cheese off, get the BKB. Their control is lacking. The 9 Pandas looking really hot in this first game.
Finally cracking the 10k net worth lead. Going up to 13. %91% win probability as well. And this smoke out of 9 Pandas might turn that dial up to 11. Get it to 99. Noob getting slowed. Slight and Remnant trying to get over the high ground down to low, but he's been caught out with a lift into black hole. He's dead, and we know without buyback.
Solo does not want to risk anything. Uses black hole, has quickening charm, extra 10% CDR, so that's fine. Knows that, as you said, they don't have buyback available, so that's gonna be a full minute. And, so there's a lot of old chat happening.
The smiley faces from Kiyotaka. After that bit of all chat spam from Noob, getting disarmed a ton. They're just gonna come in and pummel them down. 3 gone, no buybacks. Tier 4's opened up, and Quest about to lose their second game of the group stage. 9 Pandas, they needed victories here. They're gonna claim one. Game number 1 in this best of 2. Maybe Quest can fight back as they jump in. The AoE Doom, Amar, and TA2000. Kiyotaka dancing around, and GG is called. Game 1 goes to the 9 Pandas.
Very good execution. I mean, Quest, they tried to delay as much as possible.
Cek, bener gak sih perkiraanku, Mang? Cek, aku pengen nonton.
Gonna kick in. Top lane went really well. Ramses was free farming except for that like one mistake where he shifted into Agi.
Oh iya.
No mistake.
Dia nge-pick Slack into Brood Mother.
Solo Enigma.
Brood Mother di pick DCan baru Slack, Cuk.
Like, sure, it's not like the strongest laner, but it goes back to jungle and continues to farm up, becoming another core. Like so many times we've seen Solo just like immediately black hole onto one hero or just like in that base, straight onto 2 heroes, they kill them, and then they have the advantage. Also, Miero Broodmother is no joke.
Yeah, that opener looked a little spooky, the Morphling Broodmother, but it worked out tremendously well for 9 Pandas. And yeah, it might be worthy of a ban, that Enigma position 5. Something that Quest did against Team Secret Middle East in those Riyadh Masters qualifiers. They just banned Enigma first phase every single time. Might be worth a shout here up against 9 Pandas just to try and head into game 2 without any of those shenanigans going on as we round up and wrap up game number 1 there. Quest, yeah, the second loss of the group stage. You know, they've already claimed themselves that playoff spot, so it's not as though it's a drastic loss for them. It's more of an important series and important wins for 9 Pandas. As Lacoste, I think we'll head to a break and return with game number 2.
Your skills in the gaming. 1xBet.
Semua bisa jadi nyata dengan upgrade wifi rumahmu pakai Biznet
Nah,
Home.
ini baru internet rumah buat orang-orang terdepan. Mimpi kecil bisa jadi besar. Dan kamu juga bisa mendunia. Jadi, siap wujudkan semua jadi nyata?
Panas. Di oven nih. Hai. Ya kelar. Wih. Nah ini Super Oven si paling seru. Mau gini seru. Mau gitu seru woy. Mau lagi? Lagi. Terus aja lagi. Super Oven seru from the oven.
The world is your stage. Take the first step to change. Lead with vision and innovation. Perfect your strategy and make your goals reality.
Así que vaya.
Get in the game. Make it count.
Use your skills in the gaming. 1xBet.
Welcome back to the Bali Major Group Stage. Here we are, day 4, last series, last game of the day as Quest take on 9 Pandas, and it's an important one for 9 Pandas. They need victories. Game 1 went their way, now they need Game 2 to go the same way, Lacoste.
Yeah, I mean, they drafted themselves a really good draft. I was a bit skeptical about this Enigma 5, how it's gonna go, but they haven't managed to do much about it. Sure, they killed him like 2-3 times, but that's your position 5, and then he went back to jungle, continued to farm up. Enigma, a hero that might be starting to get more popular in this meta right now, because you're not taking anyone's farm. Your carry is farming the lane, so instead of going around the map and just like feeding randomly, you farm. You get Solar Crest, you get Blink Dagger. Yeah, because the game sometimes does slow down, and if others are doing like a lot, and also what 9 Pandas did is Solo got priority in terms of farming. Antares is buying a lot of sentries, getting observer boards, not buying observer boards. Some old habits die hard, but yeah, gave him enough time to buy Blink Dagger, buy a BKB in the end, and he was not afraid. I like this, just like pure aggression from Solo. He sees Noob, he sees Corey, he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna get a black hole on any of these heroes, get them killed, I don't care about cooldown.
Yeah, why not? Just keep your Broodmother and Pango fighting. You kill a hero, get map space, keep on going, and yeah, you're right, this is like a support position 5 Enigma with core items, basically. One more thing to point out as well. I don't think we touched on it in the game, but something that came up, the topic of dire side position 5 Enigma versus Radiant. We had this in those Riyadh Master qualifiers where Puppy was playing dire Enigma, and the vicinity of that top tier 1, there's that camp, right? So you're farming a camp and you're giving experience to your Morphlings. You're accelerating even further on both these heroes in experience and gold, and yeah, kind of dragging out the game, getting a little bit more money on your Enigma to make these team fights pay off for you. As Quest, you know, this series doesn't matter as much for them, so it's not vitally important that they grab victories here. It's all to play for 9 Pandas. They're going to bring out everything they've got, you know, whack out all the funky strats, maybe pull out a bit of cheese as well, because this was a weird opener. This was a Morphling Broodmother. Oh god. Oh no. the British are coming. It was a double pig, Morphling Broodmother. Yeah, brother.
Brood brother.
Potentially can get exploited, and we saw this Doom, this Slark as potential answers to it, but laning phase was, I mean, Quest just didn't look good.
Yeah, bottom lane was the difficult one. I would say if Slark was off to a better start, if he was the one controlling the tempo, because he was like always in recovery mode, farming with Hand of Midas, trying to deal with the Broodmother. At one point you could feel him like calling for help. Someone else, like some other core, needs to get down there and deal with the Broodmother. So it was noob in the end, but still not managing to like get more kills onto Broodmother. In the lane, it felt like they needed another set of tangos. They needed a healing salve, because once Slark is and he starts munching on you, stealing your stats, this is where he thrives. But this constant pressure, Fate Bolt level 2, random Blood Grenade, Silk and Bola on top of him, plus also constant regen, and also Broodmother hitting level 6 before him. It's just all of these things combined didn't allow TA2000 to have a good game.
Oh iya, Deki sih.
Yeah, I mean, I guess one thing to kind of add on to the topic of the game not mattering too much for Quest, it is a good training ground for them, right? Because the priority of this Morphling, 100% contest rate, teams are still trying to figure out how to deal with it. When it comes out in the first phase of the draft and you still can't draft to answer it, that's where you have difficulties when you get to the grand final, right? You're in a best of 5, you're like, we want to ban a Brood, but we have to ban a Morphling. So now they're kind of, you know, testing out, does the Doom work? Did the Slark work? Not really. We're going to find some different answers. Maybe shift up their draft priority, or just say, screw it, we'll ban the Morphling then. That's where he belongs. He belongs in the bin. Just keep him there.
Yeah, 100% still contest rate on Morphling, which is pretty nuts. Over 121 matches so far. Balanced, everything's in order.
Di ano partian enggak ada gitu.
That's too strong of a laner, anti-carry hero in general, can turn into other heroes, become a better version with Aghanim Scepter, with Shard. It's just like, because there's always going to be a good target for him to morph into.
Yeah, absolutely, always. No matter what's out there, he's going to be turning into. Yeah, definitely curious to see how this draft actually unfolds, because in game 1 we had what, Timber and AM banned by 9 Pandas, which enabled this Morphling first phase pick. Pugna and
kita deki manis aja. Apa kon delok-delok equip? Oh, equipmu elek ae kok delok-delok. Guildnya Bang Rizal, Cok. Lah kemana dah? Yang nggak tahu gua gimana ya? Jancuk loro. Nanti sih gune. Oh. Hu. Guys, bertiga guys. Waduh, ana holo ID cok Gas. WTB jasa skill gedean HC. Waduh. Gunung-gunung wis jasa skill gedean HC. Nih. Ya Allah. Kok iso gak kena time stop lho? Bapak iki. Kiurmu mana? Cure nggak digawe consecration cure. Apa iseng penuh kuwi? Walah. Flashtan ini di gua ya, flashtan gak ngaruh ya cok. LK ku MBD, Great Wave, Moonlight Splitter. Ngaruh sih sini. Terus semangat. Oh, feather decoration. Ya Allah. Cok iso liwat, Cok. Iya. Aduh salah. Kak mulai mangae diulti. Di ulti mulai mangap mati wesan. Gak nyampe kok ngene-ngene barang. Iki lho gak usah digowak iki lho. This item cannot be destroyed. Oh. This item cannot be destroyed. Yoy yoy yoy. Oh iya. Iku mau ambek pero enggak sih? Walah babas, gak pero-peroan. Kenapa DN harus logout dulu baru ganti ID? Biyen-biyenane mek ganti karakter nang karakter screen terus ganti ID. Saiki kok kudu logout dhisik. Hei, return DN. Developernya return DN, tolong. Lho kok nyawane 93? Sangar, Cuk. Malah semesterku nyawane 470, Mang. Royco. Deki. Oh, aku main ambil Siti Badria, Cuk. Spirit Dancer, Blade Dancer anjay. Tuh, jenenge iso Gojo Satoru. Apa mang cekelunting iku mang? Oh, bom jual beli. Laptop Legion. Sangar, Cuk. Waduh, iya rek. Oh no. Nol, Cuk, sakene wong iku. Oh mesti aku sih sing kena. Yo, gak apa-apa sih. Yo, semangat. Alah. Wih, gak kena kok. Wah, ada RC. Walah. RC. Kesuwen aku, Cuk. Lah ya apa sih leren mlaku? Sain CH5 Pero GDN normal, ada yang mau base party, info party. Pengen nyoba GGM. GDN-an GGM. Tapi rata plus 8 lho maksudnya. Gua ayo Burning Hand iki. Burning Hand iki kelek saliana gak ono sing gawe. Salianae langka kok. Akeh-akehane Elestra. Ya kok gorong snipere longbone gorong dikei poten. Gorong encan sampai plus 8. Wah. Cuk Siti Badriah lara, Cuk. Siti Badriah. Siti Badriah sing nyanyi apa sih mbiyen lali aku. Bapaknya 96, Cuk. Aduh, salah. Cuk iki sik suwe, Cuk. Apa iki artinya? Of lesser physical damage. Apa kita ganti ya? Tak ganti anu wis. Iron Wall. Padahal. Dan saatnya untuk kebosanan. Mana keluarga Joy Selin ini, Cok? Aku pengen melihat keluarga Joy Selin. Lima kali no heal ABN tapi gah itu oleh ABN. Deki masuk guild. Imang nih. Cuk, keluarga Joy Selin tidak ada, Cuk. Tidak online. Plus 9 6 gano sing dodol kanon, Cuk. Plus 8 3000. Wingi, Cok, ana sing ngedol plus 7 GDN 1500 tak tuku langsung, Cok. Saiki 2700 plus 8 2700. Oh iki lho, dikurang poten tok ambek Sufik. Ngapa ya enak ya? Bosan. Tidak ada panggilan GDN. Main MC healer kekar, wes. Main MC healer kekar soan. Pemain Dota ya. Wis mari apa durung sih iku nih? Bali Major. Iki iso ono iki PSG LGD lawan Azure iso apa?
Our lives are the sum of our choices.
Kenapa harus ada iklan?
It's gonna cost you dearly.
He knows the best way to get to me is through all of you.
None of our lives can matter more than this mission.
I don't accept that.
It's like one of those 1 in a billion kind of scenarios. Super rare. And he just happened to be that unlucky, man. Fuck. Thank you all the Philly for the 24. Cave Blue, thank you for the 59. Overlays Potato, thank you for the 17. And Fireload Hunt, thank you for the 42, man.
Betul sentek tapi sisa PSG LGD ambek apa mang EG GG EG 5 kali min BB. Dragon skill iki piroane? Dragon skill. Cuk larange 700. Tuk wong iki nganu tuk joki. Oh iya HOP men HOP coba. Iki padha nganu. Ngapain ya enaknya? Bosan. Udah tahu aja lah. Delapan 2,3. Iso pemaneh coy. Aduh. Aduh.
Your turn to ban.
Aku dendi. Oh, ono Febi Doto, cuk. Kok ono Febi ndek kene?
Seconds remaining.
Temenan Febi apa? Sik. Oh gak. Febi mana di Amerika.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Your turn to pick.
Weh, konter-konteran manuke. Kon di counter pisan kon. Ding. Wis kan sing mid. Isor kabeh.
From the frozen pool, I rise.
Prepare for battle.
You have done a great service. Dead man drifting.
Yo sakarepmu lah. Have fun with this player.
Forward. Almost there. Adrift.
30 seconds to battle.
Yes.
Ayo kon lapor rono Wah, wong iki sik leren nganu rek.
And so the dead will bury the dead.
Wah, syukur ya lawanan Anda ying.
Yes. Going. A chill wind. Agreed. Cold front coming. To battle.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Biting cold. cold cuts. Dead man drifting. First cold front coming. First blood. Yes. Over my dead body. Fight. Agreed. A chill wind.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Nyapa di pool. Aduh. Untung kono ring of regen, Cuk.
Yes. Forward. Going. Adrift. Arms for the dead. Quickly. Truly. Going.
Kok ora kena aku? Ora kena anu nih. Aduh. Gatel.
Cold front coming.
Iki lho, tak gano rene ono lapo. Nang kono-kono barang.
Agreed.
Solar. Ndi?
A chill wind. I'm under attack. Quickly. Cold snap. Yes.
Your top tower is under attack.
Yes. Truly. Forward. Dead man drifting. Cold front coming. Yes. Oh, that's cool.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Going. Quickly. Cold front coming.
Hey.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Quickly.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Aduh.
Dead man drifting. Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Ow!
I'll bury you. Dead ahead. Invigoration. A chill wind. Yes. Cool. Stay frosty. Spoil sport. Adrift. Forward.
Radiant structures are
For the
fortified.
dead. Truly.
Your top tower is under attack.
Adrift. That should help. Truly. I remember you among the dead. Dead
Your top
man
tower is under
drifting.
Huh. Easy boss.
Attack. What's a little frost among best death yet. I'm under attack. Quickly.
Aduh, sorry. Dia itu konoan.
Chilling invisibility. Cold front coming. Death march. Yes. Yes.
Your top tower is under attack.
Don't make me chase you. Going. Frost upon us. Frostbite. Agreed. A chill wind. Feel the freeze.
Your top tower
I'm
is
under attack. Death Maw.
Your top tower is under attack.
Adrift.
Your top tower has fallen.
Yes. Cold front coming.
Harus do deker gak sih?
A chill wind.
Hari gak di botol Cuk.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Agreed. Dead man drifting. Quickly. Yes. Forward. Yes. Does it tingle? Cold front coming. Almost there. Yes.
Lho. Wah, kok disien rek.
Quickly. Going. Frost upon us. Adrift. A chill wind. Truly. Bone chilling. Agreed. Stay frosty. Dead man drifting.
Iki piro sih kok larang 700 kok larang men sih saiki.
Yes.
Salah.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Such sorcery shall not prevail.
Your middle tower has fallen. Your middle tower is under attack.
Quickly! Numb you. Don't make me sick. Frozen waste. Stay frosty. Stop. Double kill. A chill wind. Agreed. Dead ahead. Dead man drifting. Monster kill.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
A little frost among friends.
Your top tower is under attack.
Attack! Truly. Double
Your
damage.
bottom tower is under attack.
Cold front coming. Truly.
Tis mine.
Going.
Duer. Wow, tak cukup pala.
Forward. Bone chilling. Yes. Quickly. Frost upon us. Yes. Frostbite. Dead man drifting. Adrift. A chill wind. Agreed. Yes. I'll bury you. Adrift. Almost there. man drifting. Quickly. A chill wind. Agreed.
Podo nang aku kene, Cuk. Oh, babi.
Radiant structures are fortified. Your bottom tower is under attack. The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Truly.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Stay frosty.
Your middle tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
Arek iki bunuh diri, Cuk, sumpah.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is
Arekku bunuh diri, Cuk. AM bunuh diri, AM-nya bunuh diri. Sis AM. Sis, kok teman-temanku banyak yang bunuh diri ngene, Cuk.
Yes. A chill wind. A little frost among friends.
'Tis mine.
Dead man
Drifting.
Attack. Frost upon us. Cold cash. Truly. Illusion.
Iki lho mulai emang gak rotoh-rotoh, Cuk. AM ngecek farming, heran aku.
Cold front coming. Agreed. Stay frosty. Cold front coming. Truly. Quickly. Invisibility. Yes. Yes. Biting cold. You will be looking up.
Your top tower is under attack.
Going.
Waduh, lucu lagu lucu.
Man drifting. Fight. Frost keeper. Quickly. Yes. To battle.
Masalah gak ngestak, Cuk.
Forward. Cold front coming. There's a little frost among friends.
Alah di-deny, Cuk, wisan.
Going. Haste. Adrift. Stay frosty. A chill wind. Truly. Cold cuts. Truly.
Tero.
Adrift. Thrust upon me. I am under attack. Cold front coming.
Gak mati, Cuk, nekrone. Alah. Hari iki mang nek eko apa, Cuk, Cuk.
Radiant structures are fortified. Your bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Your top tower is under attack.
Dead man drifting. I'll bury you. Once a little frost among friends. Don't make me chase you. Quickly.
I'll take your tribute.
Bone chilling. Yes. Forward. Frost keep us. Agreed. Put this soul to use.
Ayo bapak selak tangi kabeh cuk.
Immortality! Almost there. Yes. A chill wind. Quickly. Yes. Cold front coming. Stay frosty. Ah, war. There's no time yet. Agreed. There's a little frost among friends. Trust. I'm under attack. Triple kill. My blood runs cold. Does it tingle?
The enemy's
make
bottom
me
tower
chase
has
you.
fallen.
Forward.
Cuk pencetanku akeh cuk.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
A chill wind. Forward. Adrift. Truly.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Quickly. Going.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Oke suwun.
Yes. Attack. Stay I'm under attack.
Magic isn't all.
Drifting. Dead ahead.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's top tower has fallen. The enemy's top barracks has fallen. The enemy's top barracks has fallen.
Quickly! Adrift. Going. Yes.
Enak pisan yo iki. Mana regen, aku golek mana regene soalnya. Boros cok iki soalnya.
Dead man drifting.
Monster kill.
A chill wind. Cold front coming.
Kok tak itemku penuh aja. Iki tak kenang iki.
Frost upon us. Forward.
Itemku penuh aja, cok. Iki lah.
Cold front coming.
Cok, itemku penuh aja, cok.
Yes. Dead man drifting.
Affected by 72 DK. Nyawane 3000 cok wong iki.
Frost among friends.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
Alhamdulillah.
I'll keep an eye out. Quickly. Frost keep us. Yes.
Invisibility.
Frost upon us. Feel the freeze. Stay frosty. Soil. Going.
Saiki tak takoni WK tuku Eco Saber iku ngapain ngono lho.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Bos.
I'll bury you. To battle. The frost spreads. Yes. Frost keeps you alive. Truly.
Saken arek dibully cuk wong iku.
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. We now have mega creeps.
Chill wind. Agreed. Frost keep us. Attack.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I am under attack. They who live by the law. Does it tingle?
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Cold
The enemy's
front
middle
cutters
tower
of
has
the
fallen.
frost among friends. Yes.
Dire victory.
Kok aku ora MVP? Makanya aja sok ngide tadi Beastmaster. Networkku 17.000 so. Jarang-jarang aku leach 17.000 so. Networkku. Bali majore sentek wis sentek gitu ya. Ya toro nggak mipo iso antuk. Endi iki gak ono panggilan iki? Apa iki? DC 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 duar DC 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 DC. Mohon maaf saat ini sedang dalam proses pengecekan. Oh. Desa DC desa DC erek. Kok hari ini sepi aja ya? Untung iku mang sedeki aku cuk. Ora desa-desi arek. Kok tidak kebaca ini? Puh. 6.400 yo. Iling-ilingan 6.400 Bang pokoke. Nambahi piro nek sak game.
Match found.
Waduh iki sak 3-1-1 iki katok iki. Iki Horse Squirrel, iki Hislot.
They think I'm an old dog.
Aku males
I'll
duelis.
show 'em just how
Syukur.
many tricks I know.
Dos-dosen gak apa-apa.
I know I am over there, but my mind rejects the thought. Does she feel the same?
No. No.
Launching smoke.
Bring them down.
Oh, pojokane gak dicek, Cuk.
Enemy
Can I have heal? Oh, heal mati, Cuk.
One enemy remaining.
Spike planted.
Smoke's down.
Last player standing.
Side. Kirine gak didelok, Cuk, fight.
Clutch.
Attack when they're suppressed. I cut their options, they make mistakes.
There.
Yo, boloku bisu kabeh, Cuk.
Launching smoke.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
Cak ini no dewe keme. Ada 4 cat.
I'll take out their sky. It's something I must do.
Gak mati, Cuk.
Where are you?
Joke's over. You're dead.
Ker hookah.
Enemy spotted B.
One enemy remaining.
Last mid.
I'll find you. Reloading. Finally, this is how I like to win.
Selalu pojokannya tidak dilihat. Kan?
One down.
Smoke's down.
Reloading. Weapon here.
Stim beacon here.
Headshot. My
Molly.
Enemy spotted B. Weapon here.
Plant the spike. Plant the spike.
Down. Spike down B.
I got the spike.
player standing. One enemy remaining.
Watch this! Nice! Killed it! And them. We definitely killed them.
Need equipment. Thanks.
Phoenix-nya hancur ya.
Don't get rusty.
A little help?
Stim beacon here.
Enemy A.
One shower.
Launching smoke.
Enemy spotted A. Here. There.
Planted.
Phoenix shower. Cok, kalah lu.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Mesti lu.
Everyone's motor functions okay? I know humans get tired.
Need a drop.
Together. Stim beacon down.
Nice, nice. Nightmare takes them! Enemy spotted B. Marked one. Here.
Garden. Long.
There. Reloading.
Cocok timingnya.
Yafasha.
Bad guy down. Reloading.
One long, one hookah.
Reloading. Bring them down.
One enemy remaining.
Survivors rest. I'll clean up.
I know what must be done.
Spike's here.
Need equipment. Thanks.
Tak lawan GG lah.
Need equipment.
Salah. Aduh, salah kok. Oh, tak no.
Stim beacon down.
Where are you? Spike down B.
There. I've got your trail.
Who's next?
Yoru long.
Suppressing. One suppressed.
Last player standing.
Cok timingku lu.
Let's get these idiots. Need a drop.
Thanks.
Need a drop. Thanks. Time to work. Bring them down.
Enemy killed.
Spike down B.
For you.
Sumpah areku swabar cok iso.
Multiple targets.
Report aja.
Last player standing.
Report aja. Areku kudu
Let them try to get through me.
Wancuk swabar lho.
Reloading.
The spike is here.
Charlie Mike, let's move.
Marked one.
Launching smoke.
Sight.
For you.
Stim beacon here.
Weapon here.
Last player standing. Flawless.
Gak mungkin wong ini. Sumpah gak mungkin.
I got your backs. Just, you know, from the front.
Gak mungkin hari ini.
Trust in my healing.
There.
Stim beacon
Joke's
here.
over! You're dead!
Enemy spotted B.
One suppressed.
Launching smoke.
Reloading.
Molly.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
Wah, males aku, Cok. Gak gelem maju wis di smoke. Empat party tolol-tolol cuk. Iku nang iki. Iki plus 3 nang plus 4 lho iki. Iso gagal iki lho. Nyoba SDNHC ah, ndi? Aku ana tiket SDNHC apa enggak? Iku butuh semester soalnya. Originnya tiba di stemnya loh mas. Di mang. Wes budal cok. Iki gak ono panggilan GDN iki. Itulah mengapa main Valorant jangan malam-malam. Yang pertama dapat party kok naik kok mang. Yang kedua isinya smurfing, para penjoki sudah mulai bekerja. Aduh. Menyesal lah cok mang main Valorant lo. Dek ini di YouTube sing nonton telu, tapi sing di HP ku ngeceknya papat dulu. 4 menonton. Napa ya nae? Pengen nyoba iki. Mumpung aku nggak semester. Apa nggak saina yo? Wis dilimit apa durunge? Durung. Iki ono EL yo. Di satu sisi lain EL ku terpanggil, tapi kok iso misalnya stackingnya ora kena lucu nah. Ngene ana wis. Tala kasih to. Jeneng kok ngene iki apa ora di-ban ngono lho ndi mang. Nah iki lho. ABN ya iki ya? ABN. Oh, tuh tiket piro lah ABN. Oh, kasih terus anu ae. GDN min EL sung berangkat CH10 Garden. Tiketku mbek siji ku mang cok. Aku bosan. Main akro. Oh iki lho. Nanti. Halo. Ono enggak tiketnya? Tiketku nandi, Cuk? Waduh iki. Ninja. Tiketku ora enak tibake, ya Allah. Apa yo? Malah praktis apokalipnes, Cuk. Piro sih saiki kristal? Rp2.000. Sapa sing kate tuku cuk lek 75.000 gold ngene iki. Oh, ABN GN Hell lah ono. Ono kan ABN GN Hell. Oh, ke 17 sampai 16. Oke. ABN GN Hell. Mari kita cari ABN GN Hell. Wah, 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 ha, ha. Loh, dek ini 4 watching ini loh. Tapi dek stream settingnya, analitike sing nonton 3. Dek ini sing nonton 4. Lah piye, Cuk? Iki aset take wong iki piro ya? 9 tambah 9%. Oh, dia ngedana magic. Dia ngedana magic attack tapi aset take teko kene. Guys, metu wis. Sekian dulu teman-teman hari ini, aku sudah mulai bosan.